welcome back to the Maid Lounge. We have some amazing talent with us here. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Sure, I'm Natasha Negovanlis, better known as Carmilla Karnstein from Carmilla.
And I'm Elise Bauman, also from Carmilla.
So you guys are on a show that has really struck a chord with people, or your show absolutely did. To the extent that we have some fan questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
The first one is, how do you feel passing the torch to a new... It's interesting when you get an award that's sort of about being new and exciting, and then you pass it to the next person. How does that feel?
I'm just really excited to see what the public has to say this year. Last year, I sort of got to pass it on to Elise, and the audience made it known that LGBTQ representation was really important to them. So I'm just very curious to see what happens this year.
That's very cool. Yes.
Perfectly said.
Yes. Yeah, do you feel like you were able to really advance that conversation with Carmilla?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
I think the fact that we both won last year and the previous year respectively really showed producers, hopefully, that there's an audience for it and there's an importance to it.
And did you find that the web series format really helped you tell that story? Like, were you a lot more freedom? Did you feel that you could really go further?
Yeah, it's been surprising to see the amount that the industry has changed even in the 4.5 years since Carmilla first aired. You know, at the time it really did feel like Carmilla was one of the only shows that had mainstream representation.
Yeah.
There was really not a lot at all, even 4 years ago. And I think having a web platform did help that. There weren't as many higher-up people kind of putting their stamp of approval on it, saying if it could go to network or not.
Yes.
And so, yeah, it's been really great to see the amount that has changed and the amount of representation that is starting to happen in the media now, and hopefully that just continues to grow and grow, because we're not quite there yet.
Right. Do you feel that you were able to attract an international audience because of the format?
Oh, absolutely. And what was so nice about our fans and about the show is that folks were able to find a community online that they didn't have. We have so many fans who live in countries where being part of the LGBTQ plus community isn't legal. It's dangerous. And so it was so wonderful. When we meet fans at fan conventions now, it's so wonderful to see them making friends and to have a safe space to be there themselves.
Absolutely. Can I ask you about what you're wearing? You both look amazing. Can you
Thank
just tell me
you.
what are you wearing and what's your favorite thing about it?
Well, both Elise and I are very thrifty gals who often wear items that we have found in thrift stores, and I think we are both doing that tonight.
Are you?
That's what I'm doing. These are sort of like pieced together from different consignment stores. I wore this on a red carpet already one time. And then these are some jewelry pieces from Vitali.
Vitali?
I don't know
Okay.
how you pronounce it, but there you go.
Vitali.
It's like a unisex jewelry place.
Yeah.
I dig it.
And I always like to rep a little Canadian when
Yeah.
I'm on a Canadian carpet especially, so this clutch is from Coda Nivoli.
Beautiful. And yeah, this suit is amazing. This was a thrift
Love
store
that suit.
This was a sale rack find.
I love a
but
sale rack find.
There are a few thrifted items on me as well. Because it's also nice to be sustainable and
Yes.
environmentally friendly as well. So often
Absolutely.
at events, you know, you can't be seen in the same thing twice.
It's
and
so
It's like,
true.
who made that rule? So I
know, it's
I love,
ridiculous.
yeah.
No, well, it's working tonight
Love
for
it.
sure. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your time. A little bit less pressure perhaps tonight.
Yes, when you're not nominated, it's a
It's
lot,
a little bit, yeah.
less pressure.
And when you're in pants as well, it's a lot
so
less
much less pressure. Well, thank you so much, guys. We're going to cut back to the red carpet.
Hi, good to see you guys again. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Right on. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like a night like tonight? Is this fun or is it stressful?
You know what? I'm going to be real honest. The first interview I do is always a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But this is like the third, so we're cool now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I just imagine I'm in my pajamas.
Right.
It's the greatest acting work I can do. You know, just stay in character in my pajamas. And then everything seems fine after that.
The fans that you have managed to sort of lure into this brilliance that you guys do, the connection that you guys have seems a little bit more intimate than other people on, say, like a conventional television show. Do you feel that, and how much do you put into that as far as how successful you guys have managed to become?
Oh, well, I
Just
think...
the immediate connection.
Yeah, I think I do my best to interact with my fans as much as possible, and I think it's because the messaging and the work that I've done is so near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So it's authentic. I don't have to work at it. I'm a queer woman who gets to play a queer character, and that's the greatest gift.
And do you find that authenticity is now, it was always about, you always heard the character, fans want to split you open and see everything, and they want authenticity, like the most authenticity. Do you find that sometimes they want things that are a little too real?
I mean, there's definitely a boundaried line that I like to keep sometimes, but I do think it's important to be able to be open and honest about many aspects of your life.
Yeah.
I think there is a weird line that sometimes is crossed where people want to know too much.
Sure.
And I think as long as you're open and honest about who you are, the type of work you want to do, people don't need to know like what I'm eating for breakfast.
Right.
It's probably
But
pretty
they
boring,
wanna know.
but they want to know. They want to know. Yeah.
I'm usually pretty open about talking about things like anxiety and mental health issues, but I will never tell anyone my middle name. So
Really?
yeah, you have to.
So that's like a secret?
It's a secret. You have to keep a little thing for yourself.
Did you decide that was going to be a secret, or is it just something that you
I did.
kept
It's
going?
not even embarrassing, but people keep asking, and I'm like, you know what? It's mine.
So it's just like a regular middle name, but you just won't tell people what it is.
No, won't tell people. I love that.
Such a great troll.
The middle initial is D, so I just tell people it stands for danger, naturally.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Take it easy.
much.
Right on. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Think about this alone as a woman in the industry of just the absolutely unrealistic standards that women are expected to present. We have a younger audience, and I think about that on a daily basis. I would say about what my role is as a woman in the industry. I try not to use a lot of filters on my face and all that junk, but it's a hard one. It's there's definitely a lot of internalized misogyny that I have to look at in myself. I think it's about being comfortable in your own skin as well. Gosh, it's such a hard question to put in a little soundbite, but I think as long as you're happy and healthy, I play soccer. That's like a thing that I like to do as a physical activity. That feels healthy to me. I like lifting weights because I like the way that it makes me feel strong.
Yeah, I would say as long as your body is express yourself with however you choose. So sometimes I do feel my best when I am in a set of stilettos and I have glittery eyes like I do tonight. And other days I feel my best when I'm natural. But I think as long as you're not doing something because someone else is doing it, that's what's important. Sometimes I feel my best when I'm in black lipstick and I've got crazy pink makeup on, and sometimes I don't, and both are valid. I think we shouldn't say that all makeup and peacocking is evil and bad, and that we should be natural. We just should be allowed to express ourselves. And tonight I felt like wearing pants, and sometimes I feel like wearing sequin gowns, and I do. So.
In the world of TV and film, it can be tough to tell what's real. We can build mind-blowing special effects, iconic costumes, and extraordinary worlds. One thing that we know is real for sure, though, is you, the fans. And apparently these condiments. That's why the Kojiko Fund Audience Choice Award is so important. It's the only award decided upon by you. So stay tuned because Elise Bauman and I will be presenting. I just really...
Please welcome the stars of Camilla, Elise Bauman and Natasha Nagovanes.
We are so excited to be presenting the 2019 Kojiko Fund Audience Choice Award, having been honored to win it last year and the year before, respectively.
This award gives audiences a voice. Through their votes on social media and the Academy website, fans of our vampire series Carmilla made it known that they were thirsty for positive LGBTQ+ representation on screen.
Millions of people voted for their favorite Canadian working in film, TV, or digital media. The short list of 10 has now been narrowed down to 3, and we are thrilled to be able to announce the winner to you tonight.
But first, let's meet our finalists. Dominique Provost-Chockley, Graham Wardle, and Catherine Burrell.
And the winner of the Kojiko Fund Audience Choice Award is...
Dominique Provost-Chockley.
Wow, it's really heavy, isn't it?
From Kim's Convenience, please welcome Andrea Bag, Simon Leo. Bauman and Natasha Nagovanes. They both wear pantsuits.
We are so excited to be presenting the...
They both wear pantsuits.